Fanship Network, Blades, FTN, 2-1. What about that for a victory?
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Apart from getting in it half an hour late because of the crowd and only up with weather, but it's worth it, mate. Brilliant.
Are you surprised how quickly Sheffield United have took to the Premiership this season?
Well, I've been watching them 26 years now, and I've never seen them as good. Never ever seen them as good. The performance, effort, everything they do is absolutely unbelievable.
I see you've got a big juicy smile on your face.
Yeah.
That means 3 points for Sheffield United, surely.
Absolutely, and I think that was a performance just full of great character. Everything that Sheffield United have come to be under Chris Wilder, magnificent. I thought first 15 minutes they were a bit out of sorts, and then after that grew into the game. Second half, I thought they were mega.
What about that for a result? You know, they equalled late into the first half and pinched it at the end to get the 3 points.
Yep, terrific result. Hard fought victory. They had to dig in deep during the first half. Thought they dominated the second half. Great goal from Billy Sharp and brilliant goal from Lundstrom at the end there.
With Blades, FTN, Sheffield United grinded out a brilliant victory, 2-1 in the end.
Yeah, it was. It was a good victory in the end. But second half, I thought we were on top. First half an hour, I think we struggled a bit. Bournemouth seemed to be on top, and they were playing some good football in midfield. But then we managed to get a goal just before half time. And I think second half, there were only one winner, to be honest.
Fanship Network, Blades, FTN, Sheffield United 2, Bournemouth 1. Tough game, tough conditions. What are your thoughts?
Tough, yeah. First off, I thought United didn't play very well. Bournemouth used the ball better than us, but United they were just backing off too much for my liking. But in the Premier League, you can't do that. First goal, it was coming because they were putting pressure on us. But second half, we improved much better.
In terms of the Hurricanes sweeping around Bramall Lane, in terms of ball management, how well did Sheffield United look after the ball today?
Oh, they've looked brilliant. They're a bit sloppy first half and that, but when they got going, a few changes and that. Lundstrom, I think he should be starting every week.
Absolutely, strong performance from all the players, like you said. I mean, Berg coming in, do you think he slots into that midfield kind of role?
I do, yes. I think he's certainly a really good acquisition. He might take a little time to get used to Premier League, the speed, etc. of the play, but thought he showed enough in the time he was on the pitch.
Do you reckon the conditions had something to do with that? I mean, obviously they had to kind of like protect the ball. The wind swirling around Bournemouth were quite woeful in their kind of distribution to the ball, going out of place sometimes.
Yeah, I think it was a difficult game. The conditions were tough for both teams. I thought Bournemouth, some of their sportsmanship, shall we say, was a disgrace, if I'm honest. I thought there was a lot of cheating, but we've come to expect that.
Tempers seem to kind of be spilling over at 1 minute. I thought Chris Wilder was going to get on there and rip somebody's head off, but I think he managed to settle himself down.
Just settled himself down. It was a bit frustrating at times. They were throwing themselves down and appealing to the ref for just about everything, but it didn't work in the end. United kept their heads, kept focused, got the win.
Some of them players, are kind of like quite dangerous, but I think United managed them fairly well.
I've always rated Bournemouth. I think they're a very good side. Eddie Howe, one of the best managers in the country. I think he's been at Bournemouth for 11 seasons. He's done a great job. But obviously this season, they tend to be struggling a little bit.
I was saying to one fan earlier on, they've had a lot of injuries, Bournemouth, but, like I said earlier on, I'm going to say it again, that's not our problem. Our problem is 3 points in the next game.
It's not United's fault though, is it? Every club gets injuries. You can't blame anybody else. But obviously, looking at United, we've had a few injuries as well. But what we've tend to do most times that we still end up getting positive results. But I think today's win, historically we need one more point. But who's to say that we're not going to reach 50 points?
Fans are talking about Europe. What's your thoughts on that?
It'd be nice, but it's not so much of a pipe dream anymore if you look at table. But
I've heard that you travel up from London for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, been to the club since the 70s. Absolute dream come true, isn't it? It's
A journey well worth taking from.
without a shadow of a doubt. This is a dream for all Blades fans, and long may it continue. No reason why we can't get into Europe.
How confident you reckon Sheffield United can finish the job and finish in a European position?
Every week it's getting more and more confident. We were looking for safety to begin with, but we keep going. Keep going every week.
There were a lot of talks, weren't there, from Wednesday fans also as well, about this is going to happen and that's going to happen and this, that and the other. Even the pundits sort of like putting United down, but it's very quiet at S6 at the moment.
Yeah. A few of my mates Wednesday fans are very, very quiet.
They've all got it wrong, mate. They've all got it wrong. We're Sheffield United. We'll do what we want, won't we? Top of the league we'll end up.
So there you have it. We've just witnessed Sheffield United beat Bournemouth by 2-1 to go 5th in the Premier League. I just want to use this kind of like platform just to talk about Chris Wilder since he's been to Sheffield United, and Alan Hill, his assistant, and the rest of the coaching staff. To be fair, they put a remarkable team together. We've also seen the battle of ownership with McCabe and the Prince that went to High Court. Sheffield United are going from strength to strength. There's even talks of European football at Bramall Lane. Oh, and we've had time to even get ourselves a burger. Fan Tube Network, Blades, FTN.